The last roughly one day has been huge for anyone who's a big fan of hip-hop, as we've gotten multiple new album announcements from some very significant artists. Possibly the most notable thing that's happened is the release of this video across social media by Mass Appeal Records. It brought us news that Mass Appeal Records is going to be releasing multiple albums in the coming months. The first listed comes from Nas in collaboration with DJ Premier, which is sure to be great given that the Magic and King's Disease series has sort of brought about a second prime for Nas. What's next is coming to us from Mobb Deep with an album called Infinite. It will be a sort of halfway posthumous album, and the first from Mobb Deep since the tragic passing of Prodigy in 2017. Posthumous albums tend to be a bit rough, but it's been done well before, and since one member is still with us, there's some faith to be had here. Next is coming at us from the legendary Wu-Tang's own Ghostface Killah, and his album is going to have some pretty big shoes to fill, because it's going to be a sequel to his very beloved classic, Supreme Clientele. Following, we get another partially posthumous album with De La Soul, set to be releasing the third entry to their Artificial Intelligence series. And an entirely posthumous album is also coming from Big L, with an album titled Harlem's Finest, Rise of the Forgotten King. I have to say, out of anything here, I'm easily the most skeptical about how this one will turn out for pretty obvious reasons. And finally, Raekwon will also be releasing his first album since 2017, which will be titled The Emperor's New Clothes. There's also another seventh album teased at the end of it just by saying, and the epic return of, without finishing the sentence, and it's impossible to know just who it might be, considering that we have artists ranging from living and active to deceased already listed here. Moving past the Mass Appeal Records video, there's a few more to share that are equally exciting to see. The first comes to us from someone a bit more underground, and that'll be the second release this year from Mike, this time in collaboration with Tony Seltzer, and it is titled Pinball 2, and it's a follow-up naturally to their collaborative album that came out in 2024, which was just called Pinballs. And the final I'll mention today is something pretty huge, and that's Young Thug releasing his first album since being free after facing some pretty tumultuous legal issues over the past couple years. The last two records from Young Thug have been not some of his best, I would have to say, but I hope with more in-person creative control, this one will be very good. So what album here are you most excited for? Make sure to let me know in the comments section, and make sure to follow and like the video for more music-related content.